Welcome, hello, welcome to the new year. First of all, hope it's going good for you. But welcome to. I've thought about this. Am I doing a podcast with all these like rants I'm doing? Is this considered a podcast? I feel like I'm one of the cool kids because everybody's doing a podcast now. Am I doing a podcast? But I'm just too lazy to just actually set up like a podcast, and this is just it's the world's first unedited podcast. I fucking love it. But welcome everyone to the podcast, the rant. I don't know, but welcome. Take a seat. This is not live. But maybe one day, maybe. But welcome. Today's topic for what I want to talk about is small talk. Small talk is the topic for today. Now, if you don't know what small talk is basically polite conversation. Polite conversation. You know what? I can actually pull up the definition of what the definition of small talk is. Now, what am I gonna do? Oh shit. Now, just you wait for this. Oh, baby, look at this. Look at these technological skills. Holy shit. Small talk means polite conversation about unimportant or uncontroversial matters, especially as engaged in social occasions. I'm reading off of my screen, off of the OBS screen. I don't know why I'm doing that. This is chaotic. I don't know what I'm doing. I never say that word. What am I doing? I'm nervous. It's the new year. But small. So basically, small talk is just. It's just chit chat. You know, if you're at work, you're just chit chatting with your coworkers. You're not talking about anything too personal. It's just or like a stranger in a grocery store. It's just small talk is basically just like like surface level topics. It's just like hello. That's the thing. I'm not good at small talk, nor do I like it. As someone who's an introvert, I hate small talk. I find it to be so meaningless. I find it to be so boring. And like it's when it comes to me, by the way, I don't I'll leave a link for the website down below, but like go check out I don't have anything to do with this website, but go check out what these people have to do with selling introvert t-shirts, sweatshirts, merchandise, whatever. It's really comfy and it's really good, and I thought I'd give them a little shout out. But it's small talk is basically just there's something about it that just I find it to be so fake. For me, when I'm it's not that I don't like talking to people, it's just I hate small talk. When I talk to someone, I want to get to know that person. Like I want to skip over all the boring and just like somewhat meaningless things. It feels so fake. And like for me, I try to be as genuine as I can, or like somewhat genuine as I can with people. It just seems like small talk is just such a barrier, but between that, it just holds such a barrier, and it's like it just it there's just something about it that I with anyone I meet, it's like I don't I just it just seems like maybe I'm being a bit too judgmental here, but like it just seems like it's just harder to find like genuine people, because everyone I've interacted with, it's always just small talk. It's always just small talk. It rarely is. I don't know where I'm getting at here. Again, this is why this is a rant and not a professional. This is just me ranting about thoughts in my head, and the thoughts in my head are oftentimes very jumbled and misconstrued. But you know, it's because I do like talking to people. It's just I prefer to have those deeper, more meaningful conversations, like getting to know someone. Like I get it. I get it in the sense of like, you don't want to dump all of your emotional baggage onto someone, um, and like just reveal everything about yourself to someone you barely know. But also, it's like, meh, like this is like the like, because there's been people I've like known for a while that it's just like, it's still just like surface level topics we're talking about. Like I feel like it's just like, and then and then like there's been times where like I've been considered like the weird one, or the because I'm just trying to be genuine with people, authentic. I've said this before in a video, like multiple videos, where it's just like I think being true to yourself and being authentic is way more important than trying to be liked by other people. And I know how cliche and how self-helpy that all sounds, but it's true. It's like, it's like when you're true to yourself, it's like, yes, there's going to be people that don't like you, and yes, there's going to be people that will judge you, but like, there's also, that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. That's what I've learned. It's like, it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. And like, that's been a very eye-opening thing for me. It's like, I was always like I was much more quiet and shy when I was a kid. I'm a lot more comfortable in my own skin now as an adult, and I still have my insecurities, but like I'm just more comfortable in my own skin. And like it's just I realized there was never anything wrong with me. There was never anything wrong with me. And yeah, I believed there was. I believed there was something inherently wrong with me. But there wasn't. I'm getting off track here. The point is, small talk is basic for me. For me, this is just my opinion. Small talk for me is just, it's so meaningless. It's so inauthentic. It's so, it doesn't add any flavor to the conversation. And I'm not saying dive into like the most controversial like political topics. No, fuck no. It's just like, when you talk to people and it's just the same thing every, like, the sports team or blah blah blah. Like I'm just like, I guess so bored. I'm like, come on, like I want to get to know you. I want to get to like, it's just, maybe I'm talking out of my ass here, but it's like and I get it, it can sometimes be scary to be. I'm also not saying share super personal things about yourself. No. Again, this is just my opinion. It's just who I am, and it's my opinion. I'm not saying I'm right, but it's just it's how I see things. And I don't know. It's just, I just feel like it's just, even in like professional settings, like around coworkers, like it's, oh my God, it's just constant, just like small talk. And I'm just like, oh my God, like I just don't care. I just don't care to talk if it's just going to be this boring ass, meaningless small talk with people. And I see it everywhere, and I'm like, God. And this isn't me saying I'm superior, or I'm better than anyone. No, fuck, no. It's just I do get a bit frustrated because sometimes I'll hear I'll hear people say things like how weird I am, and sure, maybe I am. I am weird, but it's like I just don't care to talk to people if it's just gonna be the same conversation every single day, just talking about the same thing, the same meaningless bullshit every day. Like I just don't care. Like it's not that I don't like people. It's not that I don't like talking to people. I used to feel that way. I used to be that way. I used to be like, I just hate people, and then, like, but like no, as I've gotten to know myself more, as I've become more comfortable in my own skin, it's like, no, I do like talking to people. It's just everyone I've interacted with is just it's the same just it's just where is this conversation going? It's not going anywhere. We're just talking about the same thing every day. It's just like, and this isn't just like coworkers. No. Everyone I've interacted with is just like, I just don't care. Like, I want to get to know you. I want to get to know you, the person I'm talking to, and not even in like a romantic sense, just anyone. I'm just like, God, it's just, I just want to, I don't know, I care more about just like, being authentic, and just, that's basically what it is. It's just being authentic to yourself. Yeah, I just don't like small talk. I find it to be so, I just get so bored with it. I'm like, I just want to be real for once. I just want to be real, and I want, I just don't care for it. I just don't care for it, and maybe it's rude of, maybe it's a fault of mine. Maybe it's rude of me to like, to think that, to like not, converse with others, even though like it's just like, it's not that I'm like afraid to talk to people. It's just like, God, I just get so fucking bored. And sure, maybe it's a bit rude and maybe it's a bit impolite, but like, God, I just like, can we talk about something real for once? Like, I'm not saying, I already said that, but like, oh my God. I just want to be real, and I try to be genuine with people, but like, for some reason that's just seen as like, I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know. It's something I think about a lot. You know, I try to be genuine with people, but it's just, I don't know. It's interesting, but yeah, that was basically my rant for the day, the first one of 2024. If you have any thoughts about like what you think and your opinion, again, this is just my opinion. I don't want to upset anyone. If you're upset, let me know. Like, scream at me in the comments. I deserve it. Nope, that's self-deprecating. I'm trying not to do that. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Today's rant. Thank you for watching. And I will catch you in the next rant podcast. Maybe. Goodbye.